Hello everybody, and happy Sunday evening to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope your Sunday has been great. I hope your weekend has been great. So I've got a mic issue here. I'm just working on that. There we go. Now we got it. So I wanted to make a signature dish for you guys. I didn't really realize this was going to become a signature dish, but tonight we're going to do some chicken, and we're going to do a little bit of cake icing that I'm working on. It's really just my project, but I'm going to let you guys in on my project just a little bit. So, hi Dawn. I guess I'm glad you've had. Oh, see you there. You've had a great weekend. Awesome. I love to hear that. So, okay. So what we're going to do is some fried chicken. Well, it's actually oven baked fried chicken, and we're going to do it in a cast iron skillet. So you need a cast iron skillet. You need chicken legs. This is so simple. And you need 3 ingredients, okay? You guys ready? 4 ingredients. You need olive oil, you need pepper, you need salt, and you need thyme. That's all you need to make this chicken. So we're going to get that going here in just a minute. But I'm making a chocolate cake that it's called a shiny icing on it. And I've just been wanting to try this out. And so this is going to take a minute. So let's do this first, okay? Let's get a couple of things ready for that. And then we'll get it going, and then we'll get that going. So the first thing we need is an ice bath. An ice bath is just ice and water, okay? Because this is going to be something that you're going to want to try one day when you have a little bit of extra time. I like to do this in 20 minutes. I don't know if we're going to make it in 20 minutes tonight, so we'll see. So, you know, I did this last week. We made my grandmother's spaghetti sauce. I want a cup of water. Look at that. I did that perfectly. So we made my grandmother's spaghetti sauce last week, and you guys seem to enjoy it. So we're going to do this every once in a while. But this is what I need you to do. Click like if you like seeing this kind of stuff, okay? That helps us know what to do. I don't know if we're going to do this every week, or if I'll do this once a week, or once a month. I'm kind of thinking of maybe the first Sunday of the month. That's just kind of my thought right now. So what I'm getting ready to make is a shiny icing for a chocolate cake, okay? So what you need, this is pretty simple stuff. You need 4 tablespoons of chocolate. I'm talking about Hershey's cocoa, okay? And a cup of sugar. That's all you need to do that to get started. So, and we're going to put this just in a little saucepan, okay? The chicken, we're going to get going here in just a minute. The chicken will take about an hour to cook. So this chocolate cake is very easy. We're not even going to talk about making the cake. It's already made. And I'm going to give you a hint. This cake is called, it's my made-up name for this cake. Hi Angie from Enid. How are you? Dawn, how are you? Good to see you guys. Is that Gay Allen? Hi. So I call this chocolate drenched cake, right? And this is really easy, okay? So this is a cup of sugar, 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder, okay? 1 cup of water, a half a cup of heavy cream, okay? And while that's working, this is gelatin. I don't know if you can see that. It's powdered gelatin. And Dawn, you're doing great. That's awesome. Alyssa, you're doing hello. So in this gelatin, you need a tablespoon of water. Okay. This takes 5 minutes to set up. Put that there. And you stir it around just like this. Okay. Again, we're making a shiny icing for a chocolate cake. You're going to make this for your friends, and they're going to think that you just did the most wonderful thing, because it's pretty tasty. So I've got my sauce ready, right? So it's a half a cup of heavy cream. It's a cup of sugar. 4 tablespoons of cocoa. Takes about 20 minutes for this to set up. So let me get that. There we go. So I'm going to stir that up really well. And as that's going, we're going to get our chicken together. Our 4 ingredient chicken. My signature dish. I didn't realize this was going to end up being my signature dish, okay? But if you come to my house, I make it a lot. People like it, so it has sort of become a thing, right? It's Sunday night. You guys like this at 6 o'clock or do you like this at 2 o'clock? What do you like? Anna, Texas. So, Gay, I'm making a couple of things here, okay? The signature dish is a cast iron chicken. You need chicken legs for that. You need olive oil, salt, pepper, thyme. That's it, and an hour, okay? All right, so let's get this. Here's your cast iron skillet. I think you can see this. I'm going to move this over just a little bit while we're making that icing. Let me get my chicken out. So, I buy prepackaged chicken. It's ready to go. These are just chicken legs, and I like it. I like it like this because I can put it in the refrigerator for a few days. My friend Jody and Jed, hello. It's been a long time since I've seen you guys. So, Ray, you wanted it at 3 in the afternoon. Well, I don't know. I'm thinking 2 or in the evening like this. Okay, that's kind of what my thought is on this deal. So, okay, here we go. This is so hard. All right, and you're gonna say, what? I have my chicken hand, so I haven't touched anything here. Just drizzle it on. All right. Salt. Again, you can use kosher salt on this if you want, but I'm using table salt. I figure most of us are using table salt. This is just thyme, okay? Thyme leaves. The light's busting us out here, but this is dried thyme leaves, okay? So you just shake them on. That's all you do, okay? So I gotta wash my hands off here a second because I got chicken all over them. So I started making this chicken one day I had it in the house and I thought, well, I'll make it in my cast iron skillet. So turn these over like this. More thyme on the other side. More salt. Okay. Be generous with the salt. I gotta wash my hands again because I got the pepper. Alright. So we got this, right? This takes an hour. I promise you will like it. Okay? It's really good. How do you spell it? Thyme? You might call it thyme. It's T-H-Y-M-E. That's how you spell it. So, I did not wash the chicken. I put it straight in. So, I think there's a couple of schools of thought right there. Yeah, you can soak it in buttermilk. This is make this when you get home. This is a fast dinner for you, okay? So this is quick cooking stuff. So you can soak things and all that, and that's awesome. I do agree. I think it makes it taste better. But I know you want to get dinner on. So if you get home, you can do this in an hour. Okay? So that's it. The chicken's ready. $3.75. Okay? $3.75. I got to stir my cocoa back here, or my chocolate. So $3.75 is all you do on that for an hour. Chicken needs to be 165 degrees, right? When you're cooking it. The oven needs to be 375. Did I say that? Oh, I do love shake and bake, Raymond. I do love shake and bake. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so here we go. You ready? I'm just going to pop it in. Now, I thought ahead. I'm making this really for the week. Let me pull this out. Ouch. That's hot. So I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to show you kind of something about this chicken. Okay. So you see how it's just not quite brown enough? Okay, you want it a little bit brown. Okay. So what I do is I turn it on the boiler. the broiler like that, and I pop it in here like this, okay? My oven, you have to have the door shut or the broiler won't work. So somebody asked for the recipe about this chocolate. Yes, 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder, okay? Let me do this again. 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1 cup of sugar, a half a cup of heavy cream. You need 1 gelatin packet, okay? This sets up and makes this gel, okay? And then you want to put it in your chocolate, which just about boiled over on me. Thank goodness it didn't. So I'm going to bring it over here. I don't recommend trying to talk on Facebook and try to make this chocolate over here. But we're doing it. You pan fry yours for 15 minutes and put it in. That's a good way to do it. So that chicken is done. That chicken, it's just going to sit in there for an hour and going to get great, right? So I put that gelatin in here, and you have to stir it up, and it begins to kind of make a gel in here, okay? Let me show if I can show you guys what this looks like. Again, if you're just joining us, hello. It's not ganache. This is not a ganache. It kind of looks like ganache, but you know, a ganache is more cream and just chocolate. This has gelatin in it, so it's almost like a pudding. You see it on the back of the spoon right there? This is really much like a pudding. So here's what I'm going to do. This is an ice bath. It's ice and water, and I've got my big dish and my little dish. I pour it in like this, and I'm really just cooling that down. That's all I'm doing so I can get it on the cake. Put my pan there. Okay, so where are we? What kind of questions do you guys have? I'm not making any sides, Alyssa. I'm just making, this chicken is actually going to be for the week, and so I'm going to put it in the fridge and just cook it. Turn off this. Let me see how this is doing. So I'm broiling this off. Okay? That's what I'm doing with that. And my broiler, again, it doesn't work unless the door is shut. Yeah. So let me see. So you know what we're making? We're making icing for a cake. We're going to pour it on the cake here in just a minute. This is a chocolate cake with a chocolate icing on it, okay? It's drenched chocolate cake is what I call it, okay? It's an Oklahoma Jello cake. I don't know about that. Your 60th birthday is this week. Happy birthday, Gay. Who taught me how to cook? Well, okay, great question. My mom is a great cook, but she and I cook very differently. This was probably the year 2000, 2001. I was eating out all the time, right? I was eating out all the time. And if you go back and you hunt around, you might find some pictures of me on the internet of me at a TV station where I was quite a bit heavier than I am now. And so I just thought, I'm going to change this in my life. I was eating the dollar menu all the time at Wendy's or whatever. Remember when they had that? And so I would make that all the time. And that's what I would eat. I started watching Rachel Ray on television. Started watching that a little bit, and I liked her, and I thought, she's making this stuff. This is super easy. I can do this. I can do this. And that's really how I got cooking. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the cake. All right? So I've already made the cake. This cake is partial, like something I'm just practicing on. So we'll go over the chicken ingredients in just a minute. So I think we're ready for the icing on this cake. If you can, I'm going to back this up just a little bit. It's a shiny icing. It's not ganache, but it's close. It's more like a pudding because we're just going to pour it down over it. Okay? So you guys ready? Here we go. This is my chocolate sauce that I made. It is, again, 4 tablespoons of chocolate, 1 cup of sugar, half a cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of water, and a package of this gelatin, okay? So, cross your fingers that this works right, okay? It's going to do it. I just know it. So you just pour it over top like this, right? And you see the way this is coming down over the edges? That's good, because it's going to soak up into the cake. This cake is chilled, so this gelatin will set up pretty quickly around it. Look at that. All right? So I'm just going to make that nice and smooth. Okay? You can let it drip down like that, but I kind of want that to look a little shiny on the edges. I need to check on my chicken because I'm broiling it off on the end. Remember, I baked it for an hour, about 375, till it was 165 degrees inside. So let's, and then it wasn't brown enough for me, so I'm browning it off in the broiler. And again, this hasn't cooked in the time that we've been here. I cooked this earlier. Okay, so I have more chicken in there. This is something that was been in there for an hour. I mean, look at what you guys, it's all icing on the cake, yes. So what you guys saw me do was I took a cake, it was a box cake, okay? Plain and simple, like $1.50 cake. A box cake. Here's when people will say, that's the best thing you've ever made. Take the cake out just before it's finished. So if it's supposed to cook 30 minutes or whatever, start looking at it about 22 minutes, stick your toothpick in, and as soon as it comes out where it's, dry, pull it right out. That's how I do it, okay? So here's our chicken. It's broiled up. Let's see, I just yanked my mic. Sorry, guys. So can you see that? See how nice that looks? See how nice that looks? So that's really good stuff. Now, let's talk about the cast iron skillet for a second. Don't wash your cast iron skillet. Tomorrow, make fried eggs in this, and it will be wonderful. People will love you forever. You see how pretty that is? That looks good, right? That's chicken. Here are the ingredients. Lots of ingredients. Olive oil. Thyme. Thyme. Pepper and salt. That's it. That's all you do. Okay? Cook it in cast iron. That's really an important part of this. Okay? That's a really important part. If you do not have a cast iron skillet, go spend $30 and get one. Okay? And don't wash it. Once you get it seasoned, don't wash it. If you use it all the time, you don't need to wash it. You just wipe it out. If you get something kind of yucky in there, stuck in there, then what I do is I will take, well, like let's say that yucky's still stuck in there. I take a little bit of water and and just a tool and put the water in there and just scrape it out, okay? And it'll come right out for you. You guys you'll be cooking yours tonight. So this is easy. That's an easy deal, right? That's easy. Make that chicken and your family will love it. Shambach made it. She loved it. People come over. It has become my signature dish, and it's just salt, pepper, and thyme. The cake, can you see my cake? It's drenched in chocolate. Okay? So it's a drenched cake, and this will set up just a little bit. It's drenched all the way through. You put that on the table, and people are like, yeah. So what I did with this, I want to mention this. I did put just an icing on top of the cake first, and then poured this shiny on top of it, and that gives it something to kind of set up on. If you do it the other way, it will soak right into it. It's not bad either. So you can kind of make it your own thing, right? So, hey Lori, how are you? Thank you very much, Sabrina. Yes. So that's it. Should I take a bite of this chicken? You want to try it? Let's try it. It's going to be hot. Ouch. Ouch. Let me show you guys this chicken. So look at that. Right? That is done. Ow, it's a little hot. So I don't know if I can bite it. It's too hot. It's good. Really good. That's my recipe. What I need you guys to do, if you like this, please like it. Please tell me if you'd like to see this in the afternoon, if you'd like to see this in the evening. I may just do it once a month. I'm I may do it just every once in a while. That's spicy. I got a lot of pepper on that. So, I got pepper on that one. Man. Anyway, tell me what you like to see. The holidays are coming up. If you guys have something that's really, that you think I ought to try, send me the recipe. And we'll make it right here on Facebook, right? We'll do it for fun. So take a paper towel and wipe it. Oh, it went by too fast. Okay. You like the evenings? Cindy, thank you. Most of the things I'm going to cook are pretty easy things, okay? Nothing difficult, you know. And if we make something difficult, I'm going to give you a warning ahead of time, because, you know, if you're making stuff for friends or something, if you want to take a little extra time, that's kind of fun too. So, thank you, Wida. Is it Wida? I think that's how you say your name. Raymond. Oh yeah, holiday cooking. Man, holiday cooking. Yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Please send me a message about that. Again, if you like seeing this stuff, it helps to click like, because then we know I can get a judge of what. Thunder Games. Yeah, I'm gonna. You know, today I was actually going to do this around 2, and Russell's big party was at 1 to 2, and the scrimmage was at 2, and so I thought, well, I'm not gonna do that, because I'm just gonna, you know, obviously I can't compete with Russell, so, and I didn't want to have too many things going at one time, right? So anyway, listen, I hope you guys have a great week. We're Sunday night, relaxing. I hope you're done with the weekend. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We had beautiful temperatures, and it's just been great. So again, very quickly, chicken needs 4 things. You need 1 hour. You need a cast iron skillet. You need 4 ingredients. Olive oil, pepper, salt, thyme. That's it. 375, 1 hour, 165 degrees. Stick your thermometer in there. Make sure that it is done. That's chicken legs. That's what you need. Okay. The cake, store-bought cake. That icing, it's called a shiny icing. The guy's name is Jacques Torres. I saw this on, I think it was Martha Stewart. She's on PBS nowadays. And I saw that on there, and I thought, I'm going to try to make that. All right, guys. Have a good week. Enjoy.